Right now, somewhere in the last 10 seconds, you did something you will never remember doing, and you're about to do it again before you finish this sentence. Not once, not twice, thousands of times today, without a single of those moments ever reaching your memory. Your eyes closed, and the strange part isn't that it happened. The strange part is why your body is built to do this at all, and what actually happening in the fraction of a second, when it does. Because the real answer isn't about tired eyes, it's about something your body has been hiding from you since before you even born. Let's start with the obvious answer, the one you already suspect. Moisture. Your eyes are wet, living tissue exposed directly to open air, and without a blink the surface would dry out in seconds. That's true, but also almost embarrassingly incomplete, because your eyes didn't always needed this. Go back far enough, past your ancestors, past the first mammals, past the first reptilians, all the way to fish. Fish don't blink. Most fish don't even have eyelids. They don't need them. Water does the job a blink does for you. Constantly bathing the eye, keeping it clear, keeping it clean for hundreds of millions of years. No creature on earth needed to close its eyes because no creature had eyes exposed to dry air. Then roughly 375 million years ago, something climbed out of the water, and the moment it did, its eyes were suddenly under attack. Air is dry, air carries dust, pollen, grit. Sunlight is harsher without water to filter it. The eye, an organ perfected for a liquid environment, was now sitting exposed on the surface of an animal breathing air for the first time in history of life on this planet. Something had to change fast, or vision on land was never going to work. And that something was the eyelid, a thin fold of skin that could sweep across the eye automatically, without single conscious thought from the animal doing it. This is the part that should stop you. The blink isn't a modern convenience. It's hundreds of millions of years of old survival patch, still running in your body right now. Every 4 to 5 seconds, whether you think about it or not. But moisture is only half the story. In 2013, a researcher named Tamami Nakano did something strange. She had people watch a Mr. Bean clip while she tracked their eyes and scanned their brains at the same time. What she found had nothing to do with the dryness at all. People weren't blinking randomly. They were blinking at almost the exact moments that clustered around the natural breaks in the story. The end of a scene, a pause whether nothing important was happening, and that same instant their brain lit up in every specific pattern. The default mode network, the same circuitry that activates when your mind wanders, when you are not focused on anything external at all. Her conclusion was almost unsettling. Your blink isn't just protecting your eye, it's scheduled split-second vacation for your attention, a momentary window where your brain quietly steps back from the world even while your eyes stay technically open the rest of the time. You're on same level checking out of reality roughly every 5 seconds, and you have never once noticed it happening. Which raises an obvious question. If a blink is this short, why don't you see the gaps? Why doesn't the world flicker to black 20 times a minute? The answer is that your brain is actively lying to you. During the blink itself, activity in the visual processing regions of your brain get suppressed, actively dampened. So the brief darkness never registers as darkness at all. Your brain edits the footage in real time, smoothing over the interruption so completely that most people go their entire lives without ever consciously experiencing a single one of their own blinks. Now think about what happens when this system breaks. There's a condition called lack of thalamus where a person physically cannot close their eyes completely, often from nerve damage, without that automatically sweep of moisture and protection. The surface of the eye starts to break down within hours. Left untreated, it can lead to scarring, infection, even permanent vision loss. The thing you do without thinking 20,000 times a day is quite literally the only thing standing between you and losing your sight. But there's a bigger, stranger version of eye closure than blinking, and it happens every single night. Sleep, specifically the deepest, strangest stage of it, REM sleep, the stage where your eyes move rapidly beneath closed eyelids while your brain runs at nearly the same intensity as when you are awake. And during that stage, something remarkable happens to the rest of your body. Nearly all of your voluntary muscles go into a state called atonia. You are, for all functional purposes, paralyzed, except for your eyes. They keep moving, tracking, darting, as if watching something only your mind can see. Researchers have proposed that this paralysis exists from one brutal, practical reason. Without it, your body would act out your dreams. There are documented cases of people whose atonia fails, a condition called REM sleep behavior disorder, and the results are actually what you'd expect. The punch, kick, run, thrash, sometimes violently enough to injure themselves or the person besides them, all while technically still asleep. Your eyelids closed through all of this are sealing you into a private theater where your mind can run its most intense simulations of the night, completely disconnected from the muscles that could turn imagination into action. You already know what happened when those hours got stolen from you. I covered that in the last video. But this, what's happening behind closed eyes on the nights you actually get them, is part nobody talks about. Your body paralyzed, your mind running at full speed, sealed inside a theater only you will ever see. You spent your entire life assuming your eyes are built to see, but maybe that's backwards. Maybe your eyes are built to close, and seeing is just a thing that happens in the brief windows in between. Every blink is a tiny act of protection, passed down from the first creature that ever dared to breathe air and keep its eyes open at the same time. Every night, the same mechanism seals you off from the world so completely that your mind can wander somewhere your body can never follow. You will close your eyes again in the next few seconds without deciding it, without noticing the same way you have done it more than 500 million times since the day you were born. And for one small fraction of a second, right in the middle of reading this sentence, you were somewhere else entirely, and you didn't even know it. If this made you look at something as simple as blinking completely different, this channel is built on exactly that feeling. Facts and what ifs that makes you rethink things you never questioned. If you want more of that, a like and a subscribe makes a real difference in getting this in front of more people around the world. See you in the next one.